online haircut.
Alright, what's up guys? It's Avenues Podcast back with another episode for you today. It feels a little weird. It's pretty cold in the studio, but me and Colin have just switched roles. Usually, it's the exact same setup every time. I'm doing the audio, he's doing the camera, but we switched around today, so, maybe it brings us some, good change, well-needed change, but, yeah, hopefully it's a good episode, so I guess let's get right into it. Do you want to start us off with some topics?
Okay, topics of the week. Off the top of my head, I can think of Fetty Wap released his newest album, and the biggest song on there is definitely 1738 featuring Coi Leray, and that one, I think it's good, but to be honest, the rest of the album, I think there's one other song that I like, but then the rest are kind of pretty bad, if I'm being honest. I don't think they're quite good at all. It's just pretty boring.
Yeah.
And in the opening song for the album, it's pretty interesting. It was you have a collect call from, and then because he's in jail from doing drug dealing.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in jail this whole year. I don't know. Do you know how long his sentence is?
No idea.
So he's in jail, and he did it was the phone ringing, and then he talked about, I'm in jail. He pretty much just talking about how he's in jail, and then he's still gonna drop a banger and whatnot, and the album cover is interesting. It's a photo of him with some gold around the side. Not really I wouldn't say it's a attractive album cover. It's not really interesting, but it's kind of just unique in a way. My favorite thing about Fetty Wap, I'm not a big Fetty Wap fan, but I vibe to his classics. He one of my favorite things about him, and I think applies to him as a rapper as well, is the fact that he's so unique. You look at all these rappers, they all kind of they have a lot of stuff going for them when it comes to they have more stuff in common than they do that they don't have in common. I mean, every artist is different with their own style and their own songs, but Fetty Wap is just, I think, one of the most unique, because physical appearance is one thing, where he's got one eye. I guess he has two, but he has that look with his eye that's pretty, to be honest, badass, and he doesn't he has the really high pitch vocals, the 1738, and then the wavy
Yeah.
It was hello, since your pretty ass, you came in the flow. That one is that style is super unique to me.
Yeah.
And I really like him for that. But I think he's got the deep voice and the wavy melodies, and I think that's just really cool. But he hasn't really released any bangers lately. I think Coi Leray, the one that he released, 1738, was I think it was good, but nothing compared to his oldies. And so he's still in prison. Don't know how long he's gonna be in that for. Drug dealing, it's not Young Thug killing goats. I think it was cocaine. I think he was dealing cocaine. Which, I mean, is that really that bad? He's probably not in there for too long. But depending on what state. I bet if it was California, I bet they'd be more loose with it,
lenient.
as opposed to some other state.
Yeah.
So that album came out. Anything else with music? I don't think, no.
Drake released he did the extended version
Oh,
of his
yeah, true,
album, but
true.
it was I listened to it. It's pretty good, but all the songs kind of sound the same. They're all.
Well, they're kind of meant to be, though.
Yeah. I think the one with J. Cole is pretty good. I like that one, but for the most part, they're pretty similar. But yeah, he's kind of going in the same style, the same direction, I guess. With all his music, it's pretty chill, laid back. You don't really get
R&B or house music even.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. You don't get the really heavy rapping that you see early on in his career, which I think is I mean, it's kind of cool. I kind of like the old stuff, but I mean, I still like some of his newer songs and stuff as well.
I mean, we talked about this last episode, I believe, or the episode before that or after. I don't know. We talked about how artists change with you. I think it was last episode.
Yeah, I think so.
No, it was the episode with Omegle. Yeah. So, we talked about how you change with the artist growing up, and that's definitely him. As well as, would you say Travis Scott?
Yeah, I would say Travis though generally has stuck closer to like what he started
Mhm.
out with. Like I feel like he's still like
But some
super.
songs are quite like, whoa, you don't expect that.
Yeah, I feel like for them like his vocals and stuff and the way he like produces stuff is still similar, but I feel like yeah, some of the songs are like yeah, like the beat switches and stuff like that are like a little different, but
Yeah, I think Lil Uzi is probably one of those artists as well.
yeah, that's actually a good example. Like
With the hard rock, with the
Pink Tip.
pink tape, but with heavy metal.
Yeah, like that was. Yeah, to
I
be
liked it,
honest.
honestly. A lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was good. I like it.
I feel like that was a big switch for him. Like, I feel like most rappers kind of like transition into more like, I guess like chill music, if that makes
You did
sense.
the
Like
opposite.
you see like, yeah, they normally go into like in Drake's case, they go into more like R&B or like more pop, like I guess sort of songs, right? But then you see Uzi go into like hard rock was like such a like unexpected turn. I don't think anyone could have like foreseen it, but I think it was pretty cool.
He did his hair. He
Yeah,
changed
did
his
the
hair.
hair all weird,
And then he did some heavy metal.
and he like yeah, he's wearing the like big denim jacket on his.
It's
like,
pretty
album
cool if you
cover,
ask
and
me.
yeah, it was cool. I think it's like it's a cool era to like go into, I guess, for him, and like definitely like unique as hell. So, props to him for making that album. But
Yeah, a little bit more of the music topic. Did you see this? Dill Illuminati.
I didn't.
I really hope I'm saying that right. He's coming to BC Place. He announced this week. And I've not heard of this guy, but apparently he's huge in India. So much so that he's on every sort of... So I follow some news news accounts on Instagram for
Yeah.
BC.
Mm-hmm.
I follow about, I don't know, 3.
Yeah.
And every single one had posted that this guy's coming.
Really?
BC Place Stadium posted it. He posted it. And apparently this guy has a house in Surrey, and he has a Indian restaurant in Surrey.
Really?
And he is Punjabi from India. And every news outlook I'm looking at says this is going to be the biggest Punjabi event outside of India in the history.
Really?
Like that, they're really like hyping this up. Like I can show you like multiple headlines with the same headline. It's like he does Punjabi music, but Punjabi rap, and like apparently he did a song with Tory Lanez recently,
Really?
and he did some other stuff with someone else, some other famous woman. But I haven't heard of this guy, so I was like, kind of, it got me interested because I was like, okay, who is this guy? And
Mm-hmm.
this is big, and it turns out like, yeah, it's big. He's doing his show in April, which isn't until next year, but tickets will be going quick. Like if I look at not 604 TV, I'm trying 604 now. That's gonna be on here. Diljit Dosanjh's concert at BC Place will be the largest Punjabi show ever outside of India.
Crazy.
Is that true though? He sold out Rogers Arena in Vancouver and Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. The show will make history as expected, having a building capacity of 54,000. Tickets go on sale November 30th. So he's on tour, selling out Rogers Arena in Vancouver and Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. Okay, so he already came to Vancouver, so I don't know why this one's going to be bigger. Maybe because BC Place is bigger?
Yeah, maybe. What's interesting is I've never heard of this guy. I guess
I've never
it's
heard of
like-
him either. Let's see his account.
But I guess he sounds like pretty legit.
Followed by 2 people. Yeah,
Wow.
he's got a good amount of followers though.
Yeah, 15 million. Down.
Punjabi rapper. I don't know how old he is, but yeah, largest Punjabi show ever outside of India.
Mm-hmm. Dang. Well, that should be interesting. I want to like listen to his music. I've never heard him, so maybe.
Yeah, we'll put on the one with Tory Lanez after recording, maybe.
Yeah, give it a listen. But yeah. Okay, yeah. I guess moving on then from our music topic. Today's Black Friday in the States and in Canada and everywhere pretty much. But yeah, Black Friday, it's pretty like died down, I guess, compared to years prior. Like at least here, not many people are going out into like retail stores. A lot of people, you don't see people like camping out in front of stores anymore, or like bringing out tents and like fighting over like the new like flat screen TV. Nowadays, like most people are just ordering online and like getting the deals. through the internet, which I feel like is quite an interesting thing to see happen over the span of like 10 or so years. But yeah, I haven't really, done any shopping. I mean, it's like 9 p.m. today, but maybe after the podcast, I'll look for some deals. But yeah, I feel like in years, recent years, it's kind of like died down. I guess like in Canada, we kind of have Boxing Day as like our main like sales day, I guess you could say. But Black Friday is pretty big in the States. Like I know some people that used to go down to like Seattle or Washington and go in and try to like capitalize on the deals. But I feel like recent years it's not really as big. What do you think?
Well, COVID's definitely has to do with some of that.
Mm-hmm.
This year I can't say because I haven't really been looking at that or focusing on that.
Yeah.
But even though it's early, I think it's a good way to get Christmas presents for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I should check. I haven't really looked, but it goes like they say it's Black Friday, but they go up until like Cyber Monday, and then that's when it stops. Like it's for the weekend.
Yeah.
So it's not really just one day. You have like a whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Cyber Monday, yeah, it just goes up to Cyber Monday.
Yeah, like recently they've been having like Black Friday week, or like they have it like even before, like weeks prior, and they start the deals early. So it's kind of like switched from like more so one day or like weekend to like before and after kind of like the month of November. So I mean, I feel like, I don't know, I guess it's good. I don't really do much online shopping, to be honest, but I think it is, I don't know, it's different. So yeah. All right, anyways, our next topic is the allegations of Josh Giddey having relations with a minor. So basically, Josh Giddey, who plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder, is basically under fire because he had alleged relations with a minor. It's like floating around on social media that she's like 16, 17,
15.
18. You know what I mean? They're changing from every different headline. In this one, it says that she's 15, which is crazy. And Josh Giddey is 21 years old, so that does definitely not help his case. But yeah, basically there was these images floating around social media, and basically saying that, photos surfaced of what happened to be Giddey hugging a female from behind, and another one with a caption that read, "I just fucked Josh Giddey." So yeah, pretty crazy. And the other thing that's just the whole like crazy thing about this is like Josh Giddey's a really good player, and like I mean he's quite young, he's 21, but like to be doing something of that level and like I don't know at his level of fame.
It reminds me of Mason Greenwood.
It's like I don't know, why would you do this to yourself? Like even
it could be false. I mean, if you look at history, most times this has been wrong.
Mm-hmm.
In Oklahoma, the age of consent is 17. Now, I don't know why there's misinformation going around with her age, because that's I would assume that's not hard to verify.
Yeah.
My guess, by looking at her, she looks like she's like 18. If she's 17, which I've seen most of, but again, we've seen 16, 15, 17. Those are like the big three. If she's 17, he should be no trouble legally if it's in Oklahoma. If it's 16 or 15, then yeah, he's going to get into some legal trouble. But whether it's 15, 16, 17, or even 18, I think it's still weird. People say it's not, but to me, I think that someone that's 21 and someone that's 18, that's like a 3-year difference. That's pretty weird to me. If they're both in their 20s, I think it's different, because one's not going to school or high school or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, if they're 18, they're not, but you know what I mean. It's just like a weird age gap.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion. I'm not totally like for that. Like if someone's trying to disagree with me, that's totally fine. I'm not like strong with that. However, if it was someone 18 and then someone 16 or 16, like that's weird. That's like no, fuck no, that's weird as shit. This is like weird, but it's not like I'm holding
illegal.
the argument as much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is, to me, it's weird because it's like this guy's like a made NBA player. He's got his whole career in front of him. His teammate Shea is like one of the best guards in the league, and like
composure.
they're like a deadly duo, bro. They're like so good. I had Shea on my fantasy team last year. I was actually gonna get Josh Giddey because how good they are and they played together.
Chemistry is really good. Yeah, I've seen clips.
Exactly, and like he's like a star, dude. He's up and coming, and then something like this happens, bro. Like it's just doesn't look good for his career, his name.
Nothing good comes with it.
So there's this post on SportsCenter, which I find so funny, like blasted on SportsCenter and NBA on ESPN, like the Instagram account. It says NBA looking into allegations that OKC's Josh Giddey had an improper relationship with an underage girl. So the league is now looking into it, and they're getting involved, obviously, because Josh Giddey is like tied with NBA. And so like again with like Mason Greenwood, the same sort of thing happens. Like regardless of what happens, they have to like cut ties, or like I heard somewhere that he might get suspended, or like they're looking into it. So I mean, I hope that this is like, I hope that he didn't do this. I feel like I don't really know, like obviously I don't know the guy, but like I feel like he'd know better at his age and like his status as a athlete. But
yeah, I was talking to some people and they're like, as an NBA player, the fact that you don't ask for ID before you do anything is kind of weird. I mean, the guy's, I don't know if I would take it that far, but maybe.
But like you ask for age and you ask for like,
they could be lying as well.
That's true. I mean, like nowadays you can't. It's really hard to like identify someone's age, especially nowadays. Like we were saying, like there's like girls that are like 15 who look like they're 18, right? So it's just like you can't really like tell nowadays.
And the thing with that is, it's like a lot of the times guys get labeled for like being pedos if you misjudge someone's age, but it's like, dude, nowadays girls like look so much older than they are. I think it's because of like makeup, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure.
I feel like that, and like social media as well. I feel like girls like grow up quicker than guys do. You know what I mean? Or like all these like beauty standards and stuff. I know it's like corny to say, but I feel like they are like, if you compare like a girl in grade 8 now to like when we were in grade 8, like it's just like it's crazy.
There's some
like,
girls at my age that look like they're 21.
Yeah,
like,
it's ridiculous. So I mean, I hope that like, dude, he's a great player. Like I really hope that this isn't the case and he can like get away with it, or not get away. That sounds so bad. Dude, yeah, cut that shit out, bro. I feel like,
guys,
no,
clip that.
I hope that you can like, I don't know. I hope it's isn't true, bro. I liked him as a player, dude. I like the OKC. I like the Thunder, but yeah, I just hope fucking it isn't true, bro. Because that's the other thing. He could just be blasted on social media for like something that isn't true, right? But then again,
that's fucked up as well.
Because there's so many. If she sues or something, she could get a bag from fucking Giddey, bro. This guy's made like, you get so much fucking money. That's what happens a lot of the time. Like these people just get screwed out of all their money.
The guy looks like Tarzan. I think. I mean, he's got the luscious hair.
He's got the flow, dude.
I don't see why any girl would turn him down, especially playing for the NBA.
What happened with? Who am I thinking of, bro? What was the soccer player that got his wife divorced him, but his mom's account was?
Oh, the Brazilian Hulk.
I think so. It was all under his mom's account. His wife divorced him and tried to get a bag, and she couldn't because he had no assets under his name.
No, that's not Hulk.
I gotta search this
Hulk
up. He was
married his ex-wife's niece. That's a difference.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find this because this is really interesting. It was Hakimi, bro. This is crazy. Yeah, so...
Oh, I did hear about that.
So basically, he decided to register all of his assets under his mother's name. So I think that was like his house, all of his money, like everything was under his mom's name. And basically, his wife had divorced him. And basically, like, the rule is you pretty much take like half, or you take like, I think it's half or something. And basically, yeah, they divorced, and she pretty much got nothing because everything was not under his name. So he like pretty much beat the system.
What's his nationality again? It's not Spanish. It's
I don't even know, dude.
Oh.
Moroccan. He's Moroccan.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's like another crazy case of like what can happen. So, but yeah, like if she sues him for something like sexual assault or something, like that's what happens. Like people try to get the money, and they'll do what they can to child support or some shit. Like, I don't know. It's crazy stuff that happens within the business. But like, regardless of like, if she was 18 and he's 21, I'm just gonna say this now. Like, that's so like, even if it is legal, like, it's just weird as fuck. Like,
So you agree with me?
I agree with you 100%. Like, if she's still in high school, if you're 18, you can be in high school, right? I know.
Not now.
Not now.
Well, you could, but it's just not. You don't typically.
Yeah.
Kids in grade 12 right now are 17.
Okay.
Until 2024, that's when you'll be 18.
But isn't it different in the States? They're like a year older and a year. There's some. Okay. But it's just like.
They could be, though. There's kids in my grade that are 18.
Okay. Yeah, if they're held back at your saying. Okay, but even if like, regardless if they're like in high school at all, if you're 20, like I feel like you should like date within your 20s. Like anything younger than 20, if you're 20 or 21 or
Stay in
whatever.
the 20s.
Stay in the 20s if you're 20. But like,
Fair.
the fact that she could be in high school to me is just like, that's like disgusting, dude. That's just, it's so weird. Like the fact that you're an NBA star and she's still in high school is like so weird.
And even if the roles were reversed, it would still be weird.
It's weird as fuck. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just that's weird. Even if it is legal, it's still weird as fuck. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of all my thoughts on that one.
All right, we got the copper drop for the day. We got 2 coming up. The red 6. That's Roman numerals for 6.
I think that's 4 because it's like 1 minus 5.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, you're right. Because I was thinking, why isn't it V and then I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been 6. So the PEs, pair 4 of this camp set. So this is Jordan X football cleats. Like, I don't know. I mean, they're Jordan. I wouldn't say X because it's the same company. So it's Nike Jordan football cleats. These are custom.
Mm-hmm.
But they have been worn by number 19 on the 49ers. I don't know who that is. But yeah, these are just custom. Like, I don't think they're selling these.
Yeah. If they're PE, I feel like usually they're like, it's like player exclusive.
Yeah, yeah, true. They got the Vapor Max, so it's just like a Vapor Max shoe with this model over it. I'm guessing they did. Because it does look like Vapor Max underneath. Pretty nice cleats. I'm gonna say cop.
Yeah, I'd say. Can I see them like over here? Let's see what we're looking at. So yeah, they're the 4s, and then got like the.
Put them up screen.
Yeah, I'll throw them on screen. I feel like they look pretty clean. I feel like I've seen. They've done the Jordan 1s. I think those are actually like a wide release. Like you can buy those. The Jordan 1 football cleats, and they look a little weird. The thing is, I think these look better too.
Because these actually look like a cleat. The Jordans, they don't look like cleats.
Like
you pull up the studs, then
it looks like a Jordan 1 with football studs in the end, right? But then these look like, for some reason, like the Jordan 4s are like more bulky, like, but it looks better. I feel like it looks better like this because like the Jordan 1 cleats are just like the shoe with spikes, but these like they made it like shaped to the cleat more, if that makes sense. Like it doesn't like. It's not looking as bulky. Yeah, it's not shaped like a shoe. Like it looks like a football cleat.
Yeah. They did a good job on that for sure.
Yeah, I think they did for sure. And it looks like I feel like it looks super clean, especially with the, with the uniform jersey, and in hand they look pretty sick. So I wonder if he's gonna wear them. Like I guess he wore them like in game, but like. I mean, there's a lot of like I know in soccer like so many guys switch their boots like pretty consistently. So
every time a new release comes out. Yeah, because they got like brand deals as well.
Yeah.
So you're saying cop for these?
I'd say cop for those. Yeah.
Saying cop as well. Next one, more cleat coming up. This one is the Syracuse.
Syracuse.
Syracuse off-white SBs. These are cleats. Same thing, like literally. And that's a cool video showing them off here. The model. High sock, the rope's on there, but that's is that a part of the shoe? That looks pretty ugly. That looks like it needs to be taken off. Like it doesn't look like it's supposed to be on there. But I'm assuming that it's supposed to be like that because of what's being shown in the photo here. Get rid of the blue, like I don't even know, blue rope. Yeah, it's literally tied to the back. Get rid of the blue rope. It's a cop for me. Those look pretty cool. But, again, like, they kind of look like the Jordans like you were talking about, but not as much.
Yeah. I feel like these ones I'm more like, I feel like out of the two, I feel like the 4s are way better in my opinion. I feel like these ones, honestly, I'd have to say drop just because I feel like Dunks as like a football cleat, like I feel like it's kind of weird. Like the 4s you wouldn't expect to look good in a cleat. but they just do. Like I feel like Dunks just like there's something about it, like the way it's shaped. Maybe I don't know, but I feel like it looks worse.
I
Than
think
the
because
fours.
also like maybe we see them so often.
Yeah, that's a
but
good
but we
point.
do see the fours often as well. I feel like.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say drop just 'cause like the fucking blue ropes irritating me, and also the sock's really high. I don't think I don't like sock really, so I would say drop. But I like the design. I think the colorway is cool.
yeah,
Could
cool
look-
concept for sure.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say drop. Yeah, it's the blue is supposed to be there 'cause I got that there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say drop on these as well.
To me, it's kind of interesting. Like, I guess it's obviously like off-white design, so they have to have like they're trying to have like the rope or whatever. But like, or like a lot of them have like that, that like price tag thing, like the plastic
Oh yeah,
tag.
dude, on a cleat that would be so bad.
That's what I was gonna say. Like the rope, although it looks cool, like I'm surprised that they wouldn't take it off for like performance things. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like it's just like you have a rope
Just
dangling
flat-
on your
yeah,
foot.
yeah,
Like,
well, it looks pretty secure, but still, it doesn't look tight.
yeah, like when I play like soccer and stuff, like having anything like my cleats and my shin pads, I'm like so specific about. Like I have to like tape my shin pads together so they don't like
Mm-hmm.
move around and stuff. Like if I had something on my cleats, I'd get like pissed off and like I don't know, just be annoying, I guess. But
Yeah, they're not yours.
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, and I guess it's for football
Yeah.
too, so it's less like
So, yeah.
you're not like unless he's a kicker, you're not gonna like
Mm-hmm.
be kicking with it, striking or whatever. But anyways, I feel like that pretty much sums it up. We got nothing else, no other topics.
Nothing from me. Sorry about, I said last episode I tried to get a guest, and I did try, but no luck. But yeah,
Yeah, I guess unfortunately I've been pretty like slow recently. I feel like
we had it going.
yeah,
Maybe I don't know. When we did say when we started Avenues, we wanted to kind of like do more with guests,
Bring
and
it
we
back.
haven't done that.
it's hard, especially I feel like it's easier in the summer because
Oh,
people
for
are less
sure.
busy. So like,
Yeah.
and there's not school going on. Like maybe people are
Mhm.
away, but it's way easier to fit it into your schedule.
Mm-hmm.
But during the school season, it's like it's pretty hard because people are like either working or they're like people are out on Friday nights and like it's just hard to like schedule it in. Not saying that not as an excuse, but I'm just saying like it is more difficult to like try to secure guests. So we definitely have to put more effort into it to like
Mhm.
secure them, if that makes sense. And then yeah, you get the occasional person who like drops out or like they say they're interested and they don't get back, but we keep going forward. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a guest in the next couple episodes because it's been pretty dry recently. But yeah, I guess on that note, that's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching, viewing, subscribing, all that good stuff, and we'll see you.
Get us to 200, guys. We're one away, I think.
We're one away. Oh my god. So yeah, press the subscribe button, bro. I like
Smash that motherfucking subscribe button.
yeah. Get us to 200. Thank you.